Greetings and welcome back to Paugus Plays Mountain Blade Warband. Last time we went and finished the tutorial stuff, and now we're pretty much left on our own. We have no quests, we only have 18 men. You know, how many? 60. I think I'm going to spend the first part of this playthrough just running around from little place to little place, getting as large of an army as I can, because those are always handy. On the way, let's just chat with whoever we happen to meet up with along the way. I am Paugus. Do you have any tasks for me?
You probably know that I am the lord of the village of Mechin. However, it has been months since Mechin has delivered the taxes and rents due to me as its rightful lord. Apparently the populace there has grown unruly lately, and I need someone to go there and remind them of their obligations, and to persuade them if they would listen. If you go there and raise the taxes they owe me, I will grant you 1/5 of everything you correct.
That would be pretty bloody nice. A fair offer, sir. We have an agreement. Oh yes, well, good luck to you then. Do you have any other tasks? No. Okay. Whoa, okay. What would it take to cement a lasting alliance with your house?
It is our custom to seal any such alliances with a marriage. Unfortunately, no one in my household is eligible to wed.
Cool, okay. That's something new in Warband. That was not in the original one. Also, what is the realm doing? That's new.
There's no campaign currently in progress. We are currently at peace.
Wow. The Nords are not at war with anyone? That's surprising. Right, let's pick up some more recruits from Star. Oh, that sounds like battle, but I can't see it anyway. I am Paugus. Do you have any tasks for me?
I need to send a letter to Count Paugus, who should be currently at Suno.
Certainly, I intend to pass by Suno, eventually. Count Devlian, do you have anything for me?
Do I know you? I am Paugus. I'm Count Devlian, the vassal of Kingdom of Swadia, and the Lord of Amir and Iberian. I see that you carry a nobleman's manner, but I do not recognize the device. Another vulture come to grow fat on the leftovers of war, no doubt. Ah!
Do you have any tasks for me? As it happens, Paugus, I promised King Harlaus that I would hire a company of mercenaries for an upcoming campaign. I'm interested. Please tell me more.
I can offer you a contract for 1 month. At the end of this period, it can be extended on a monthly basis. An initial sum of 50 dinars will be paid to you to seal the contract. After that, you receive wages from King Harlaus each week, according to the number and quality of the soldiers in your company. You still have your rights to battlefield loot and salvage, as well as any prisoners you capture, or it can be very profitable at times. What about my duties? There are only a few, none of them difficult. The very first thing is to declare your allegiance, an oath of loyalty to our cause. Once that's done, you shall be required to fulfill certain responsibilities. You participate in military campaigns, fulfill any duties given to you by your commanders, and most of all, you shall attack the enemies of our kingdom wherever you might find them.
Can I hold on to any castles I take?
Only loyal vassals of King Harlaus can own lands and castles. Shit. You understand, a simple mercenary cannot be trusted with such a responsibility.
However, after serving for some time, you may earn the right to swear homage to King Harlaus and become his vassal.
Then you will be rewarded with a fief.
And how much pay? Okay, we've gone over that. Yeah, we'll be a mercenary. Sounds good. Always to enter your service as a mercenary.
Perfect.
Of course, you shall have to make a formal declaration of allegiance and give your oath to you and your company will remain in service to Kingdom of Swadia for a period of no less than 1 month. As you wish. Your enemies are my enemies.
That'll do.
You've made a wise choice, my friend. Kingdom of Swadia does well by slow fighters. You will receive many rewards for your service.
Now I suggest you prepare for a serious campaign. Train and equip your soldiers as best you can in the meantime, and respond quickly when you are summoned for duty.
I wish to ask you something. What is the realm doing? Nothing. How goes the war? We're currently at war with Kurgan. No clear winner has yet emerged in the fighting, but I fear they may be getting the better of us. What? King Harlaus is anxious to reclaim old lands such as Inu's Dark Castle, now held by Sanjar Khan. I speak my league. Yes. So. Interesting. Well, we've now joined Swadia. We need to be joined up with Swadia for at least 1 month. So, once we hit June 24, we should be exempt. We can exempt ourselves from their service. Until then, we have to play nice. Let's see. What's this happen? Ah, here we go. Another hero, Bashatur. Greetings, traveller. Would you join me for a drink? Certainly. With whom do I have the pleasure of drinking? I am Basheshta, son of Azabi, grandson of Badzan. Were you not a barbarian, you would likely know from my lineage that I am our own horse Kurgit of the Highlands, of the tribe of Shamir, of the clan of Tulam, of the family of Ubain, from the Pantash Valley, and you might be able to guess why I am so far from home. For as long as anyone can remember, our people have feuded with the tribe of Hamyan, many of whom have settled in the next valley over. Many men have died in this feud on both sides, including 2 of my brothers. The Khan himself has ordered us to cease, to save men for the wars in Koredia, but I know my rights, and my brother's blood cries out for vengeance. I waylaid and killed a Hamyan on a track over the mountains, and I rode out of our village the same night, without even having had the chance to bid farewell to my father. I'll bide my time in Koredia for a year or 2, then return home when the Khan's men have forgotten. The Hamyan will not forget, of course. Such is the price of honor. In the meantime, any opportunities to earn a living with my sword would be most welcome. Ha! That's the spirit. Might be able to offer you something. Why, that is a most generous offer. I shall not betray you, as long as, of course, you do your duty to me by feeding me, paying me, and not dragging my miserable hide into a battle where there is no chance of winning. Hand me some salt, if you will. It is the custom of our people to take salt from our captains, as a token of their concern for our well-being. Certainly. Here, just pour it out on my hand. Here, have some salt. There you go. Good man. Thank you. Now, to seal off our agreement, I ask for 400 dinars from you. As an advice my father gave me, he told me, Bashesheter, never fight for a barbarian before he pays you your worth of gold first. You're only worth 400 dinars. I'll take it. Bashesheter has joined our party. He has no party skills, but we can soon change that. Watchman, tavern keeper, no. Have anything to sell? Not yet. We have 200 dinars left. In the castle. Well, there's someone here we can chat to. Yep. Lady Orwarina, I say, you don't look familiar. I am Paugus! Paugus, I do not believe I've heard of you before. Can I help you with anything? Whoa, okay, that's... So, originally it was just, I want to know the location of someone, and is there anything I can do to win your favour? I have the honour of knowing more about you, my lady. I'm wife to Count Klaus, mother to Count Devlian, mother to Lady Tybal. Is there anything else? Is there anything I can do to win your favour? No. Fine. You take a walk around the streets of Durham and see if we can... Oh god, it's dark. Never mind. We're going to camp outside of Durham and wait until it's morning. So I can actually see what the hell I'm doing as we ride around the area. Now there's a tournament, and I will attend that, but first I want to take a walk around the streets. Because who I'm looking for is a guildmaster. And a guildmaster is a quest giver from the town itself. Your reputation with the guildmaster is dependent on your reputation with the town, rather than the lord himself that the town serves under. So you might sometimes get a job that's at odds with the lord, say, trying to have peace amongst our time. Because naturally peace is very good for merchants, not so good for lords. You can't take more territory when you're at peace. Well, not usually anyway. There we are. Good day, my lord. What can I do for you? Wow, okay. I have questions of a political nature. Politics? Good heaven, the guild has nothing to do with politics. We are loyal servants of King Harlows and King Claes. We merely govern our own affairs and pass on the townspeople's concerns to our lords and masters, and maybe warn them from time to time against evil advice. Anyway, what did you wish to ask? Nothing, actually. Not that interested yet. Do you happen to have a job for me? One of the merchants here is looking for herdsmen to take his cattle to the market at Durkuba. The cattle herd must be at Durkuba within 30 days. Sooner is better, much better. There must be absolutely no later than 30 days. If you can do that, I'd be willing to pay you $362 for your trouble. Interested? I usually hate cows, but I think in Warband the cows follow you rather than the other way around, having to chase them forward. So I'll take the herd. Splendid! You can find the herd right outside the town. After you take the animals to Durkuba, return back to me and I'll give you your pay. Yeah? Wish to buy land. Whoa, okay. Yes, I don't have anywhere near enough money to set up a business. Hell no. Let's just ride out of here. And instead, join the tournament where we can make some moolah. Unlike the poor knight, we're not actually configured exactly for combat in the tournament, but at least I can get you a good view of the whole tournament rather than cutting into bits and pieces. Unfortunately, when I'm acting out as someone else, it's really hard to maintain a constant flow of chatter. And it's the chatter that really makes the whole story thing going. Here I can just run around, fire some arrows and chat away. Of course, now that I'm saying all that, I can't think of anything to say, can I? Hey. So, let's go on about tournaments. Tournaments are an excellent way to make money. Not so much experience, but with all the betting you put on yourself, when you're... The amount of money you make is dependent on how likely they are to succeed, as with most tournaments. If you are completely unknown, then you get 1,500 dinars for the very first night. For the very first time you win a tournament. For the very first bet that you make on the first... Damn it. On your first tournament, when you are unknown, your initial bet of 100 dinars will win you 1,500 dinars. As you win more and more tournaments and attend more tournaments, that amount goes down. As well as you win more battles in the tournament, you will... Oh dear. You will, the amount of money you win for putting in your next 100 goes down as well. Now, I very unfortunately have gone for the charismatic route and intellect route, and I can't fire an arrow on horseback for bugger. So I think I'm actually going to lose this one. Can we get swords from somewhere? Let's look around. Practice arrows. Practice dagger, shield. Oh, dagger? Yes. Oh boy. Ha! Oh, that has a lot more reach than I thought it did. Alright, we might be able to work with this. Come off from distance. Got the horses too. Picking up horses is a really nice way of taking on mounted soldiers without really having to get in there. Get deep. Oh god. Because especially someone with lances, they are at a huge advantage against you while they're on horseback, but they're at a huge disadvantage while they're on foot. And it's a great strategy to use against the Khaganate as well, because while they all have horses and they're really good riders, that tends to eat into the stats, into the other stats. So once they're off horseback, they tend to get pretty wrecked. But at the same time, their better troops tend to have much more armor on their horses, so it's a lot harder to get through. This is just not working out at all, this bow. Oh god, no! Another little trick you can do against, as horseback, against foot soldiers, is that if they're having the shield up and they're just trying to make sure that you don't hurt them, you can actually run over them with the horse, if you're moving fast enough, and then take a swing as their shield comes down. You'll still do the most damage if you can catch them mid-swing, but... oh, Jesus. So I don't have any more threat from an archer, so I can just ride to one side, stop the horse, probably by ramming it into the wall. Even with shields raised, you can't go for the head, pretty much all the time, but you can go for the feats. There we go. So you can just slip under the shield. Right, so the next bet of 100 dinars will earn 1,300, because people don't expect you to win. Actually, no. 1,000. Oh, okay, I've already bet 100, I'm going to win 1,300. So it's not 1,500 for your very first time, I guess. Okay, we are 2 archers against 2 people with 2-handed swords. Just... Yep. Oh, shit. Alright, well, they're trying to deal with that one. Oh, shit. Ah, crap. Yeah, okay. That was a pretty... ow fight. Ah, not being eliminated. One... Getting the archer... Oh, hello. Anyway, getting the archer is kind of hard in the tournaments because you generally don't have a good melee weapon and like the dagger just flat can't block. So you have to keep on striking or you're going to die. And obviously you can't have the arrow. If you're fast enough, if you're a really good archer, you can fire fast enough to keep them from swinging and just keep on pegging them as fast as you can and hope that you don't miss one shot and they'll just start slamming you. But that takes a lot of practice, and obviously you definitely can't do it with a crossbow. Though with a crossbow, you kind of hope that you get a headshot and automatically kill them before they get to you. Yes? My apologies if I was rude earlier. What was the other story again? Sergeant I was in the garrison here at Durham. 20 years I stood guard for the city, taking many a hard knock in many a tough fight, until they appointed a snot-nosed, downy-lipped princeling, barely out of his mother's cradle, as commander of the garrison. He came upon me standing watch atop the tower with my crossbow unstrung. On account of the rain, you see. Can't have the cord loosened. The little Prince Snotnose tells me that an unstrung bow is dereliction of duty. Says he'll have me horsewhipped. Something in me snapped. I just walked off my post. Now I'm here getting drunk and the devil take me tomorrow. If you're looking for work, I can use experienced fighters that tend to just walk off duty. Are you now? Well, that's a sight better than swinging from a gibbet for desertion. You won't direct me on, brother. I'm a dead eye with a crossbow. A beautiful weapon. Can right punch through a nobleman's armour and spill his blue blood open the hard ground. I've been training more raw recruits than you've had hot dinners, begging your pardon. I don't tote you to the highborn. Good man! We'll treat you with the respect you deserve. That's good news. But last thing, Captain. I have a woman here in Durham, a tavern wench, and she says she has my child in her belly. I want to give her some money before I leave. For the child, you know. Do you think you can spare 200 dinars? Sorry, can't. Later. I'm sorry, but I gave away all my money when I was betting. Well, that's a problem, actually, because I really want that guy. I've got nothing to sell that'll get me enough money for that. I could slaughter those for fresh beef. No. What are we gonna do? Oh my god, no, they do go the wrong way. Oh god, no, screw the cattle, screw the cattle. So one very large problem I have with Dokubara is down that way, yeah? Okay. One very large problem with the original Mountain Blade and Warband system is that to drive the cattle onward in the right direction, you have to dance around behind them for the entire time that it takes to get there. And it is just not worth it in the least. Any kind of quest for 300 dinars, trying to carefully balance. It's hard enough, just it's boring enough, not hard enough. It's boring enough just riding from one place to another, but doing so while actively having to herd a cattle herd back and forth and back and forth. Oh my god, no. Unfortunately, we don't have enough money to pay for all of our men. So I'm actually going to bump a lot of them off because the morale loss is just not worth it. Okay. That means I need a job. I think I'll go to Emerin and see if I have a person there who wants training. There's one quest in particular that's pretty much the best quest you can get from the villagers, which is, "Hi, we are being raided by bandits. Can you please train us how to do?" It's usually the first one you find, but apparently not here. Maybe this is the closest to your original location, which is Pravin, which means it'll be Asgard, Vida, or Yindar. Oh, well, whatever. Instead, we're going to ride over and raid a village. I think with 7 men... can we do that with 7 men? Oh, God. Alright, I kind of want to destroy that quest. Whatever. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do exactly. Oh, count. Hello, count. I'm Paugus. Any tasks? This peace with the Kingdom of North still suits me, Paugus. Who let those swine have their way for far too long. Now they get stronger with each passing, their arrogance knows no bounds. I say we must wage war on them before it's too late. Unfortunately, some of the bleeding hearts amongst our realm's lords are blocking a possible declaration of war. With those cowards with no stomach for blood. Oh, you're right, yeah, you're right. What can we do? Ah! It's good to hear someone who understands. As a matter of fact, there is something we can do for us. A little bit of provocation. One of our war parties managed to enter their territory and pillage one of their caravans, or raided one of their villages, and perhaps left behind a little token or two of the Kingdom of Swadia. That would have ample cause to declare war on us. And then, well, even the cowards among us must try to defend themselves. So what do you say? You interested? An excellent plan. Count me in. Very good. Raiding on a caravan, or if you can't manage that, an attack on one of their villages should do the trick. Now, good luck and good hunting. Go set the borders aflame. Oh. This is the north up here. That's going to take a while to get up there, so we're just going to continue down here. Maybe drop by Elveda. Got a long way to go yet. Village Ola. Have any tasks? Cattle. No. Bye. And that's all there is to it. I'm not doing those. I'm just flat not doing those. Even if I've been known to do 1 or 2 of those quests on my own, I'm not subjugating you poor bastards watching me drive cattle from one end to the other of the map. Hello, do you have any tasks? A group of my soldiers were captured, so I need 5 Kurgan veteran horse archers. Sure. Just telling you now, probably not going to be able to solve that. Now... it's harsh being caught without soldiers or money. Might just have to run a few shitty quests. Any tasks? Bandits? Cattle? No. Bye. Unu's Dark? Oh, this is Unu's Dark. This is the place that they want to be... Nah, leave. That's the place that they want back, apparently. Well, there's some village farmers here that we can prey on. We move faster than them, so we'll catch them eventually. Just have to watch out for big parties during the night. Oh, I heard someone talking about a speed up option on the map, but I think that might be a thing in a mod. Just thought I might check. Wait, select, context menu. Yeah, it does seem to be. Just unfortunate. Really do with the speed up. Traveling to Helmar. Might get there before we do. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. But we are nearing Helmar, largest town in the lower steppe. My mother's sister went here to marry a townsman, and I thought to seek service with the Lord here. That is when I ran into you. We don't have time to chat just now. Sorry, but we're kind of busy here. Oh, these guys.
Huh?
Yeah! My lord, we're only poor farmers from the village of Peshme. We're returning from the market at Helmore back to our village. We'll see how poor you are after I take all you've got. Sorry, need it. Unsurprisingly, my relation with people has deteriorated quite a bit. Surprise! People don't like it when you just go after poor innocent villagers travelling from town to town. But we need their stuff. At least we need something to sell. Hello. I'm just going to ride circles around you, shoot you in the face a lot. Stop. Stop. Oh, poor farmers. Stop. Stop. And there's a peasant woman down. Stop. Stop. No, okay. Time for the melee combat. Oh my god, this is so much better than using a dagger. It's so much easier riding down these hapless farmers than it is engaging in a tournament. Yes, and the fleeing woman too. Slaughter them all. And I advanced to level 2 from that. Hooray! Oh, they had olives with them. This was all worth it. Alright, let's get out of here. I've leveled up. Some of our men have leveled up, and we got 60 dinars off them. Oh god. Alright, let's pump up our charisma ones a bit. One-handed fighting. And let's get the hell out of here. We can recruit a few more troops now and sell off all our stuff. Yeah. Actually, let's go sell off the stuff that we got first. I want to make sure that we actually have some money first before we go recruiting people. So I'm thinking your companions can at most level up 3 things at a time. Usually it's easier to go to 2 because then you have a few points to spill around in other areas. Unless it's intellect, in which case you can do up to 6 skills at once. Drop down to 5 or 4 and still have plenty. Let's have a look at everyone here. Nope, nothing interest. Merchant, have all this really, really, really crappy stuff. I got it from some villagers. Yay! Alright, that's enough money to be able to afford some more troops. So we can grab those. Oh, we can find out what Count Klaus is doing. And Paugus. Do you have any tasks for me? You're the Lord of Durham, and you're giving me the rent thing? And you're saying you haven't been there in some time, yet you're literally going there. Okay, collect taxes. Hell yes. Start collecting. Trade makes this system a lot shorter, which is nice. I'll happily tax your people just before you get there. Many monies, many monies. Not sure if towns complain. I know villages complain. Oh no, okay, yes, they also get very angry. So you can either ignore the people of Durham's outrage at your demands, which is the amount that the Lord has asked you to get, or you can reduce the collection by half, which makes Count Claes very angry. So we're just going to continue and do exactly what we've been told. It gets us more money that way. Otherwise, like, he promised you 20%, you take 50% from him, that makes him very angry. Oh, that's a war party. Oh, small bands of enemies spotted near me, which is just over there. Must be driving off to drive them off. Oh, there's ongoing battles there. Oh, I want to get out there. Oh, I don't want to keep on doing this job. That's really good money, though. How long did it... Oh, Coconut and Kingdom of Vegas have made peace. Well, that's not us. That's, Oh, nice. Mercenary payment from the Kingdom of Swadia was 40, and the wages for our party was 14, so we're actually making money from being in mercenaries. I think... What, yeah, here, this area is that of the Vegas. Yeah. Curo... Oh, we can't hover while we're collecting taxes in Durham. That's unfortunate. Oh, thank God. We've collected 6,900. Hell to the yes. Is he here? No. Who are we looking for again? Taxes, can't close. Let's Durham. Can't close. Okay. So I can go up here and ask this kind lady if she knows where exactly where Count Clays is. Count Clays. Uhun Castle. Which means he's... Ooh. Oh, he's gone somewhere. Oh wait, no, over here. Uhun Castle. Ha! It's under siege by us, which means he is probably part of that siege, which means we can run directly to him. Yes, good. Pick up some people from Ishkuru on the way. Not going to recruit any from Amir because it is deserted. Kurgat Kanat rode over and burnt it to the ground. Now the really nice things... Oh, wow, okay, never mind. They've just taken it. The really nice thing about assaulting Kurgat Kanat castles is that they don't get their horsemen at advantage. So you can really hammer it into them and there. I'm just going to go hand in these taxes, and then I think I'll call it a day now that we've got a bit more money again. I just hope that the person we owe this money to wasn't captured or something. Oh God, okay, okay. Wow. That's 160 men against 500. Never mind, I'm actually going to call things off here and right into that battle next episode. We'll start off with a bang. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. This has been Paugus Plays, Bound and Blade Warband. Good luck with all your efforts.